it's Gigi the Gadget Goddess, and today we are going into uncharted territory. What do I mean by uncharted territory? I got my coffee. I got this box that contains a smartwatch that I've never heard of and I know absolutely nothing about. I also have the trusty lady here with me. I've been brushing her off some. Came out to get some air and just hang out with her for a little bit. So without further ado, let's get to it. What we seem to have here is the GT2. This can be used on Google Play or it can be used in the App Store, so it's compatible with Android and iOS. I thought I was gonna have to stick this on my phone too, because I didn't think it would be iOS compatible. So let's get this out of here. Don't want to drop it. And before you all say it, yes, let's address the fact that it has a crown. It does look like an Apple Watch, okay? All right. Have we had our moment? Are we over it now? Okay. Let's take this off. Nice little square screen there. And they included a band. Silicone looking band. They're quick release bands. Have to look and see what the millimeters are on this to let you know what the size is on this band. But that means, you know, you can change them out. See if we have any juice. It's always a question, how do I even turn this on? I'm gonna just make a guess at it, but it's the phone. And I will be correct, it vibrated. We do have slight bezels on this, if y'all can't really tell. Well, you can see me. There you go. There's a bezel here, there's a bezel there, and there's slight bezels on the side. So just see, because you see this big round screen here, well, rectangle-ish screen here, there's a smaller square on the inside. The GT2 Smartwatch Quick Guide. So this is all we have here. It tells us how to charge it. It looks like the charging isn't gonna be Qi wireless charging, people. You're gonna have to plug it in. Some of the functions that this is gonna have is gonna have the EGC, heart rate and blood pressure. I will post a picture of what this cost on Amazon at the making of this. Links will be in the description for this watch where you can pick it up on Amazon 2-day Prime. I will use this watch this weekend, yes, in place of my Samsung Galaxy Active 2 that I just got. Okay, I took some time out to install that band for you so you didn't have to endure that. Of course, nothing's going to be recorded right now. I have not connected it to anything. But let's see if we can get this set up for iOS. If you don't want to use a QR code, you can go to WoFit in the App Store. And there it is. So here's WoFit. And I'm going to hit get. Now that's downloading. We're going to open it. Now we'll tell you this. They said you can't go directly from Bluetooth, which is kind of obvious if they're telling you to do an app. Related fitness data such as heart rate, blood pressure, blood oxygen, ECG, HRV temperature, breath rate, and sleeping information not used to medical use. Not to be used for medical use. Before making any medical decision, please go to your doctor for consulting. Okay? Hit that and I'm hit I know. And now I have to set up an account. How about we just do this for trial? Can we do it for trial? Under trial mode, all data is saved at cell phone and will be erased if removed from that. That's fine. So we're gonna go device bound. So it found it. Allow. I'm a female. I'm about to give y'all my information here. Look, they even asked for skin color. What do y'all think? About in here somewhere? I'll take that. We got calories and step goals. Ain't that crazy? Sleep cycles. I don't know. Now we're at push notifications. They say, hey, do you want for calls, texts? Facebook, Twitter of course, Instagram, not for Gmail. I think we're good with just the ones I've selected. Heart rate detection, blood pressure, yeah, we're gonna do all this. We're gonna ask for it to do everything. We got Jane here taking a jog, so we can log exercise. And again, I'm just using this in trial mode because I didn't want to create a login while we're shooting this video. But I'm definitely using this all weekend. I need to get the full, you know, experience. Here's where all your sensors and stuff are. Here's where you're going to charge the watch. This is our charger, and they said the first charge takes typically 2 hours. It's probably a magnetic type deal. 2 prongs down the bottom. Catch you on the next part.
One eternity later.
Welcome back. It's been a week, and I know a lot more than I did when I unboxed this watch. And for the price of this watch, color me impressed. The battery lasted me a full week. We're gonna go over things I like about this watch, things I dislike about this watch, and whether this might be a good watch for you. I can see a lot of people in the market for a watch like this. Let's get started. First, let me shout out my girl over here who's been hanging tough with me. These dogs are loyal. Let's go over the app itself and how much I like or dislike the app. So I kept this in trial mode. I haven't done any exercising. The reminder to get up and move around is more annoying than most for me. It was steady buzz, like I felt like I was getting a phone call or something. My least favorite thing about this watch is the fact that there is no speaker on it. So everything's vibrating. I like audible alerts as well as vibrations, but that's just something that's not part of the routine with this watch. No speakers. I have message reminders turned on for calls, text, Twitter, and Instagram. I have it set to rotate when you turn your wrist. Screen brightness duration. I said it wasn't bright enough for me or didn't last as long. It's only 5 seconds. I think I cranked it up to 15 because that's the usual for me. I could not adjust the brightness itself on the watch. As you will see, it's not really that great. I'm out here in the sunshine, but if I'm inside, it's fine. I never used an alarm, event reminder. I have used the rotate the wrist to take a photo. I'll do this and I'll just rotate my wrist. And then I come back and it took that picture. That's kind of neat. I mean, for a cheaper watch, that's pretty decent, you know? Switch setting, you have automatic heart rate detection, blood pressure, blood oxygen, night monitoring, and scientific sleep in low consumption mode. I didn't activate the bottom 3 because I don't sleep in jewelry. I could not make myself sleep in this watch. Might be why I got 7 days out of it, might not, who knows? But I don't sleep in any of my watches. And with my Android watch, I'm currently getting 3 days. Again, I got 7 out of this one. Those are your options, right? My heart rate maximum is set at 172. I didn't set that. That's what came as. And it tells you all your warnings for the rate scope. This is the device itself, the watch. When I'm looking at the app, if I come back out of here and I'm with health, yes, I haven't taken many steps today. And no, I haven't exercised at all. I don't track sleep, but my heart rate, it says it's average at 81 beats per minute. The last time I did my blood pressure, it said 119/78. I think that was today. Yeah, that was today. But I know I did one prior to that. Probably last week. Oh, this thing does it by itself all the time. Look at that. When I first got the watch, the first time I did it, when I was recording the video, it was 123/85. But it shows throughout the day how it goes up and down. I think that's pretty neat. And so if you want to track the week or the month, that's pretty neat. Heart rate does the same thing. The fluctuation of my heart rate Granted, when I did some of these ECGs, I would ball my fist up and things like that to try to see if it actually changed anything. Again, I was using this on iOS. I did not know if iMessages would come through, and they did. I was pleasantly surprised by that. There's an Instagram alert. It's very basic. There's nothing animated or anything, and it is in military time. I mean, I've never had a problem with that. Maybe some would. If I'm looking at the alert, I really don't care. There were a number of different screens you could use. You can't add any more, but you had 4. One of the things that thoroughly confused me when I first got this watch, and the book isn't that deep and intense, there were so many settings. Unless you know to move these down, you don't know they're there. I'm trying not to get a glare for y'all, but I'm sorry. This watch doesn't get any brighter. There are various exercises you can have for your sports. Outdoor walk, outdoor run, indoor walk, indoor run, hiking, stair stepper, outdoor cycle, and stationary bike. Oh, I'm sorry, there's another row. Elliptical and rowing machine. You got a countdown, you have a stopwatch, you have information. Information usually shows you your last alert. That's about all you're getting. You can't go through a series of threads or anything to that nature. Let's do a heart rate first, okay? Because I think I'm pretty sure this one just requires the sensor be on the wrist. And I think I have to hit this button here for it to start, maybe? Okay, there it is. The SP oxygen level 2. Some of these functions work as soon as I turn the camera off, so let's try this again. Oxygen level for normal lungs fall between 80 and 100 milliliters, which is between 95 and 100%. I'm trying to do an ECG for y'all. I can also start the test from my actual phone. Okay, so the only test that registered was the one when I first got the watch. So let's do another one. If I do start testing, they want you to get your posture right and get ready to test. And then you're gonna hit start. And then I'm gonna just hold here and I'm gonna say, I know. Wow, I see the numbers jumping back there. So it says it's finished. And I'm gonna say weak here and safe. I have no clue how to read a ECG. So y'all can tell me if I'm down or not. But I can look at all of this and it will replay my results back to me because I'm supposed to be quiet and have my finger on the actual node on the watch and keep the sensor on my arm while this is going on. So that replays and it gives you an explanation for everything. That's my QT interval. And this is my HRV is used to measure the difference between heartbeat intervals. And it tells you how to do it if you haven't done it. Doesn't it look like the Nike design off the Apple Watch? That's what it looks like to me. But hopefully this little watch will help somebody out. Like I said, for a $50 watch, this does a lot of things that the big time watches do. It does not do some of the things that the big time watches do, but if you're just looking for something simple for notifications, great battery life, if you're concerned about health conditions with your heart and things of that nature, this is an awesome watch for you to try out. This might be a good starter smartwatch for somebody who is going to have their first smartwatch. You want to see if they're responsible enough for the big time watch. And they don't need anything but maybe a Facebook, an Instagram, a Twitter, and text and call alerts. It works with iOS, it works with Android. I thank y'all for coming by and watching this watch video on the GT2 Watch. We will check you out on the next video. Ain't that right, Ladybird? Lady. Oh, she's gonna ignore me now. Oh, we'll check you out.